Valiente here is our first team. This is going to be Bob Jernovis in the #1 position there. He's got a 2-goal handicap. He's played 16 games. He scored 4 goals and personally won 8 throw-ins. Then Santi Torres here with a 7-goal handicap in the #2 position. He's played 8 games. He scored 7 goals and he's personally won 23 throw-ins. Then we have Tomas Garcia Del Rio in the #3 quarterback slot here with an 8-goal handicap. He's played 9 games. He scored 26 goals throughout this his 9 games and he's won 26 throw-ins as well. And then bringing up the rear playing the #4 position, the baby-faced Alfredo Capella there, 9-goal handicap. He looks like a baby-faced
Capella. Yeah, he does.
He's played 3 games. He's scored 10 goals. He's personally won 10 throw-ins. Then moving right along to the Audi Polo team here, playing in the #1 position, we're going to have Mark Ganzi with a 1-goal handicap. He's played 12 games this season. He scored 13 goals in those 12 games, and he's personally won 8 throw-ins. Then we have Roddy Andrade in the #2 slot there. The workhorse, the battery, 9-goal handicap. He's played 11 games. He scored 24 goals in those 11 games, and he's personally won 39 throw-ins. Then we have Gonzalito Perez, one of the top players in the entire world here, with a 9-goal handicap. He has played 11 games this season. He scored 58 goals in those 11 games this season, and has personally won 47 throw-ins. Then we have Fred Mannix here in the #4 position with a 7-goal handicap here in the United States, 9 goals in Argentina. He's played 19 games this season. He's personally scored 25 goals and has won 105 throw-ins, putting him at the top of the throw-in leaderboard. So those are our 2 teams. We're about to have the singing of the national anthem, and we have our flag bearers out there, Belinda Brody and Mili Galindo.
Yeah, we got to see both of those ladies play with the CWT yesterday.
Yeah, we sure did.
Great job he did. Mili was on the winning.
From Trevelia High School in Coral Springs. That is so cool. She's honored to sing the national anthem here, the next to last game of the season, of the high goal season here at IPC. For our coin toss today, we're going to have Sunny Hale. We'll talk about her a little bit more in just a second. We're going to go ahead and introduce our 2 teams here officially to the crowd, to the live crowd, I should say. All right, so we're going to start off here with Bob Jernovis playing there for the Valiente Polo team. Bob coming on out with that blue helmet. Now in the #2 slot, Santi Torres here, 7-goal handicap. Playing the #3 position here is going to be Del Rio. And bringing up the rear, it's going to be Alfredo Capella with the red and black mixed colored helmet there. And now playing for the Audi Polo team in the red jerseys, Mark Ganzi wearing the black helmet there with a 1-goal handicap. And now playing in the #2 position once again here, this is going to be Roddy Andrade, like Dale likes to say, the battery of the Audi Polo team here. Now Gonzalito Perez, one of the top polo players in the world, and bringing up the rear, playing the #4 position is, of course, our guy, Fred Mannix. Freddie, we know that his dad and sister and everybody are tuning in up in Canada watching him perform here on the England Volkers Field here at the 3 o'clock feature game of the week. Now we're going to have our two captains go over here for the coin toss. This is going to be Sunny Hale doing the coin toss. Today we're honored that Sunny Hale has joined us for the coin toss. She is widely recognized as the most accomplished and well-respected female player in the world. What sets her apart from the pack is her achievements at the top of what has traditionally been a male-dominated sport, and the fact that she was hired to compete on polo teams for over 20 seasons alongside some of the greatest male players of all time. Her most famous victory in polo is the day she became the first woman in history to win the United States Polo Association's Open Championship on the Outback Steakhouse polo team. Thank you, Sunny, so much for spending the afternoon with us here.
We've seen this picture before.
Oh, yeah. Look at Sunny giving a wave.
Jay, Mark Gansey, Bob Janavis facing off here for a coin toss in the big games. Audi Valiente, the stage is set, Toby. Right there we have Horton Schwartz on the left and Fergus Gould, our two mounted umpires. And Fergus on the right. Our third man in the stands is going to be George Olivas. So Horton Schwartz on the left, Fergus Gould on the right, our two mounted umpires. Our third man in the stands will be George Olivas, and our IRO, instant replay official, will be Hector Galindo. There goes Gansey, just rode off, and Janavis. Man, the stage is set. Here we go.
All right, here we go. We got our, let's see, we've got our stats here. These are our head-to-head matchups here. Games played, total of 8 games for Audi and only 6 for Valiente. Goals per game scored, an average of 10.0 for Audi, an average of 8.3 for Valiente. Then field goals, field shots. Okay, so Audi has shot at goal 107 times this season, of which they were able to put 47 between the posts for a 44% average, as opposed to Valiente's 58 shots on goal, and 28 of those were able to be put between the posts for a 48% average. So a little bit better there for Valiente, but fewer shots on goal. Penalty shots now, that's a 6, 4, 3, or 2, 60, 60, 40, 30, respectively. Audi's taken 47 penalty shots at goal, of which they put 33 between the posts for 70% average. That is awesome. And then you have Valiente with 25 penalty shots on goal, which they were able to put 20 between the posts for an 80% average. That is also awesome. Audi wins average of 13.9 throw-ins per game, as opposed to Valiente's only 11.2. Total fouls committed by the Audi team is 76, as opposed to Valiente with only 53. But there's 2 extra games there that Audi's played, so that kind of skews the numbers a little bit. And then challenges here. We've got 12 challenges total for Audi for the season here, of which they got 1 correct for an 8% average. And then Valiente's only challenged 8 times this year, and they've only been able to get 2 correct for 25% average. So not too bad there. But you'll notice that both teams, as soon as they were announced, rode straight off the field to get on their first chucker horses. They usually like to ride somebody, a nice, quiet, easy horse for all the ceremony, poppet ceremony that goes on here on the Engel and Volkers Field for the feature game of the week. And I think that's kind of self-explanatory why.
Make sure you stay in tune for our halftime. We got Nick Roldan coming in.
Cool.
To sit with us at halftime. See Nicky play for the Flex Jet team this year, and we're going to have a few surprise guests show up. You never know. Here it's open time.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So here we go. We're about ready to get this game underway. Like I was saying before, my Uncle Jim is down in Argentina with Paula and Martin. They are watching from the ranch in Quinquintray on the very south of the country, which I think is just absolutely amazing. They're tuned into ChukkerTV. So thanks so much for tuning in, guys. And then, of course, as always, my sister up in Wyoming there at the Smokehouse. Thank you. My goodness, you got correct.
I can't wait to go.
You're going to have a great time there. They love it. Then the ball's in play. The game's underway. The first one to get to it here looks like it's going to be picked up by Rowdy Andrade with the open back shot. Rowdy's shot going to be stolen away here by Freddie. Freddie comes in. Now it's going to be Tomas Garcia del Rio looking for a whistle. Now it's going to be picked back up here, and now we do get that whistle. Stopping the clock with 7:17 left on the go.
So first whistle of the game. Little back shot there by Andrade. Picked up here by number 4 in the red. Takes it to the outside. And then right there, a nice ride off by number 2 in the white. And then number 4, Mannix, takes a swing at the ball. They're calling for the reaching call. Remember, we talked about the reach and a number of fouls. We're going to talk about the right-of-way today. We're going to talk about turning. We're going to talk about uneven, different ride-offs. Toby and I will keep you up to speed on the penalties all day long. If you have an issue or you're not sure of a foul, please, you can join us on the Twitter feed at ChukkerTV, #LivePolo. Toby will jump on them between plays as I'm talking about some of the fouls. Here comes Alfredo Capella.
Capella's going to hit this penalty number 5 here from the spot. Ask him. Now Capella's shot going to be picked up here by Mark Gandy. Mark picks it off, and now it's going to be taken here and taken by Gonzalito. Gonzalez out there for Fred Mannix. Mannix, I love to see Fred in the front of the game, out of the air, keeps it away from Del Rio. Now, oh, bad luck. Gonzalez leaves it, and here comes Mark. Gans fires at the goal. Ay, ay, ay. Did not want it to go there, though, and the ball goes wide over the back line, so we're going to have a knock-in down on the south end of the field to be taken by the Valiente Polo team.
All right, is that your...
Yes, that's, yeah.
All right, so another knock-in coming. Remember when the ball rolls over the end line, get a knock-in. These shots on goal are going to be huge. The more knock-ins a team takes, that's the more missed goals the opposing team is shot at. Right here, another goal wide from Audi. So the knock-in coming. Alfredo Capella, keep an eye on Capella, 9-goal player. This guy will polish the ball, hits it so well. A little short right there, but here he comes.
Lay the crush on the ball, can he? Thank you. Now, here we go. It's going to be picked back up here by, oh, look at that. What a play. Straight on through by Gonzalito Pieres, and now we have a 1-0 score on the board.
So right here, a little short knock-in, and Gonzalito Pieres picks up the misplay and takes it in right in there. We're going to talk also about these penalty fives and how important they are. I mean, those knock-ins, how important they are, and the fives. You need to have a positive play on the dead ball play. So right here, Valiente with a little bit of a miss hit, and then Gonzalito Pieres jumps right on and gets first goal of the game.
All right. Here we go. Ball's back into play one more time here. Now it's going to be a tail shot right there, and it's going to be picked up here by Rowdy. No, it's going to be taken now by, look at this, Santi Torres making a run. Santi goes for the stab out of the air, can't quite get it done. Fred overrides, and now it's going to be a back shot right there by Rowdy Andrade looking for Mark Gansey. Gans coming back around to it, but it's going to be a back shot right there. Oh. Now, let's see. Rowdy knocks it down. It's going to be picked back up by Fred Mannix. Mannix taking it down. Oh, bad luck. Fred having a little trouble with that bouncing ball. And it's going to be picked back up here by Gonza. Gonza fires it back over to the boards where it's going to be picked up by Fred Mannix. Mannix going with confidence today and power, taking it down the right-hand side. Rowdy Andrade. Oh, Fred dropped that ball, and Capella's going to recover. Alfredo Capella gets that ball turned back around. He's got the time to do so. Fred tries to knock it down, but it's going to be Torres here to pick it back up, and Mark going there to play some zone back defense. Now, oh, another bad bounce there, and it's going to be taken here by Rowdy Andrade. Rodrigo Andrade getting past midfield now, checking up as he's getting cut off here by Capella. Now he keeps it going and coming in. It's going to be picked up by Fred Mannix. Once again, Freddie taking it straight to the hoop. He's inside the 60. Now Fred's in the red zone. Fred, here comes the next shot at the goal. Oh, no. Freddie Mannix, looks like the ball comes off the cane of his mallet and goes wide over the back line.
Yeah, we'd like to see the number 4 run through. We talked about that all season long. And also when Andrade gets going there, he keeps it, like I said, he is the batter. He gets it running, gets it on offense. A little bit of a miss hit there, out of bounds. Another knock-in coming. Here comes Capella.
Alfredo Capella bringing that ball back into play one more time. Alfredo winds up, hits it over to the right-hand side. Now let's see who's going to get there. It looks like it's going to be picked up here by... All right, Del Rio with that ball. He gets lit up there by Rowdy Andrade. Andrade turns him and now takes the ball forward. Rodrigo looking for a place to go. He's going to try to pull that defender in. Now he slaps the tail shot there for Fred Mannix. Mannix comes in, lights up Torres there. Capella can't get to the ball. Freddie's going to keep it going here. It's going to be deflected. Now a back shot there from Del Rio. And Gonza comes in and picks up the ball. What a move that horse made for Gonzalito. But it's going to be Rowdy with the ball. Rowdy has to take it through because Bob could have made a play on that ball right there. Now it's going to be Del Rio to take a shot at it, but Fred picks the ball back up. Freddie now just inside the 60, trying to get the shot at the goal. He winds up, he fires at the goal. A little snake bit around goal here, though. Once again, we're going to have another knock-in to be taken by Capella down on the north end of the field.
Yeah, 3:23 left in our first Chucker play. 1-0 here for Audi, and this is the third knock-in for Valiente.
Okay, here we go. Capella brings that ball into play, uses a lot of angle to take it over to the left. He picks up a lot of extra real estate to work with there. Now Capella, he's going to go ahead and leave that ball forward. Tomas Garcia, Del Rio of the River takes the ball back over to the left-hand side of the field here, and now drops the hammer trying to make the run. Going to check for just a second. That's going to give Del Rio a chance to get away from him. Now Del Rio checks up just enough to let that ball settle. He wants to keep it going here. Mark playing zone back. Del Rio coming in hot. Del Rio, hits the gas, but leaves the ball, and now it's going to be Rodrigo Andrade once again. Rowdy Andrade turns that ball back around here. Now Rodrigo Andrade leaves it there for Gonzalito. Gonza fires that ball over to the left-hand side looking for Mark Gans. Gans coming in with Bob Janovis there playing the defense. Gans picks it up, takes it straight down the field. Mark's got a pretty gnarly cut shot coming up. Ball takes a bounce over his mallet. And now it's going to be picked up here and taken. Nicely done there. Can they get to it? Yes.
No, clean.
Yeah, no, I'm just waiting for somebody to get to the ball. Now Fred gets back to it. Now we get a whistle.
There you go. I know you're looking at me.
You thought I was waiting for a whistle. I was just waiting.
That was a big guy. When he puts that mallet in the air, he looks like a Statue of Liberty out there. He's a tall dude. Right here, bounce off the ball. Capella right there, rides for it. No whistle. Turns around here. Bobby J comes in, leaves it for Capella now, and you're getting a reaching call there on number 4 on the red. And I believe they're going to take this ball down to the center, so they're going to move it down. There were 2:14 left.
Yeah, Fred was riding Karen there. That gray mare?
Yep, penalty 5 from the center here for Valiente.
You're going to see her come back in the 4th chucker.
I guess they're going to take
I think he's going to get.
here.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Yes, they are. Guys are running all over the place.
And look at this. Del Rio brings the ball back into play, taking advantage of the players being off the field. He's going to try to get a quick goal here, but Roddy comes in, makes that near side back shot, flattens out on the right of way. Now Fred's coming in on no sense, but here comes Capella taking control. Now Capella checking down. Oh, well done, Rodrigo. Timed that just right. Slaps the near side neck shot, takes it straight over to the boards, and now it's going to be picked up here by Freddie. Freddie can't keep it going. Now it's going to be Rodrigo Andrade. Roddy working his way through the traffic, flips it back for Fred, but the horse kicks it forward here, and Rowdy's going to pick the ball back up. What a play. Rodrigo Andrade firing on cylinders. Now leaves it for Gonzalito. Gonza by himself because Roddy's working hard to keep the man away. Now Mark went to try to take a piece of Capella there, but Capella gets away from him. Now Mark's going to go be target, and now it's going to be Gonza to fire the ball back down, looking for Roddy Andrade, and Mark's going to come in behind. Roddy in the red zone, goes to the near side, flips that ball, hits it between the posts, putting his team back on the board one more time here to make the score 2-0 with a $1:14 left to go. K. Hugador, what a play.
Let the number 3 in the red get by himself. That's when he's a playmaker right here, like a quarterback in the NFL, the wide receiver. The wide receiver is Andrade right down in front, and Andrade with a nice open back shot.
All right. So we're going to come back now for another throw in here. Now we're going to have Audi attacking the scoreboard into the field. We change hands after every goal is scored so that neither team has a win center field advantage. We have 45.9 seconds left to go here in the first chukker of play. All right, and yeah, when we come back after our first commercial break, I'm going to ask our first trivia question of the day.
We're giving away an Apple TV?
Yeah, I think so.
Really? The Wizard said we could?
Yeah, I thought I heard he say it. If he didn't say it, please let me know now because I'm pretty sure he did. He did. Oh, okay, Roku. That's what he meant. Okay. Sorry, I thought I heard him key in there, and I just didn't hear the answer. So there we go. We're going to do a Roku instead of an Apple TV, and now here it goes. It's going to be Gonzalito to take this ball back around. Takes it off to the right. Now Fred comes in behind him. This is no sense that Fred's on that little chestnut mare. Now, here we go. It's going to be picked up by Rodrigo Andrade. Now, you're going to have to get there a little bit quicker. I think Roddy's going to be good on that play. Now, he winds up, fires a huge shot downfield. Look at this. He's got Mark by himself. Mark checking down. He's been here before. Mark knows he has to make it count. Comes in, hits that ball. Oh, yeah, what a play. Well done, Mark Ganzi. Puts the ball between the post and now make the score 3-0. And that's going to end the chukker right there, too, because the 30-second bell has already rung. So Mark checks up, lets that ball settle. He fires and quickly pursues the ball to make sure that he didn't mishit it, because if he did, he would have been able to get another piece of it. But right now, that's going to end the chukker. We're going to start chukker 2 with a throw-in back in the middle of the field, and we'll be right back after this quick commercial break, so stay with us. We'll be right back.
Hello, I'm Chef Martin Oswald. I'm the chef here at Boulet's Restaurants. When you come to Boulet's, we have a wide selection of foods. You can come in and you choose 6 different items. Each of these items is going to be differently seasoned. And that's really where I come in and what I'm so excited about. There is over 10,000 phytonutrients. So here in our restaurant, you can absolutely have that, and you can have a different variety every single day. Come and try our delicious flavors at Boulet.
Okay, so we are back now here at the second broadcast of the day on the Engel and Volkers field. We got a 3-0 score on the board in favor of Audi, who is firing on all cylinders so far here today. Man, they just can't make a mistake just yet.
Working out. Rowdy Andrade, he's working really hard. You see him, he got the one goal, but he's working really hard in the center of the team. He's the battery for Audi. When he gets in there and mixes things up, things get lined out. Freddie comes from behind. Mark gets quick goals. Gondolito gets in that the driver's seat.
Yep.
And when Gondolito gets in the passenger seat, he controls the team like a true quarterback, and that's what he did. He gets one goal. Andrade gets one. Great goal by Mark Diaz at 10.
Fantastic.
3 goals, missed wide, 3 knock-ins for Valiente. Audi controlled the whole first chukker.
All right, here's our first question for the day, guys. Here we go. This is the first trivia question for Aruku. What 4 players won the national 12 goal and then a few years later won the U.S. Open? Okay, what 4 players won the national 12 goal and then just a few years later won the U.S. Open? Tweet us at ChukkerTV, hashtag live polo for your chance to win a Ruku. First one to get the right answer is going to win that Ruku.
I've known for 2 days. I know the
you still haven't got. Let's get back over there. All right, here we're going to get this second chukker back underway in just a moment. We're going to have it thrown back in the center of the field because Mark did put that ball between the posts to end the chukker.
All right, off to the races.
Here we go. Let's see who's going to get there. It looks like it's going to be picked up now. And Roddy Andrade. Oh, yeah, that's how you do it right there. Win the throw and take it straight to the hoop and put a point on the board inside the first 15 seconds of the second chukker.
You got it, Andrade. We talked about him between chukkers, and this is what you want. You want him out in front. When he gets going, this 9-goal player, he went from 8 to 9 goals. Man, what a shot, what a goal. Great offensive attack by Audi. They'll come back to the center here. We'll see if Valiente changes it up a little bit. Been back and forth here on the bowling. About 6:52 left. Here we go.
All right, ball's back into play. It's going to be Bob Jornavis with a tail shot or an open back shot there. Now it's going to be, let's see, Capella with control of the ball. Now trying to get those defenders to move out of his way. Now he's going to go ahead and slap it back to the center of the field here. He gets it and move him just past midfield. Rowdy right there looking to put the hook on him, but if he does make the hook, he's going to have to make the back shot too, but he's going to go ahead and drop the hammer here, making the run past the defenders. Now it's going to be Mark Ganzi right there. Mark doesn't make a play on the ball, and now it's going to be picked up here by, well done, Fred escorts that ball over the back line. Did we get a whistle?
No.
Okay.
And a great play there by a great defensive play by Audi.
Watch Ganzi. I was like, what?
No, but Ganzi, see how he stayed on his side. Capella was kind of looking for one, and a lot of times players fall over the right-of-way there, and a nice hook there. They escort that ball right off the field.
Perfect escort right there.
Here comes the flying wedge. Here we go,
Man,
Audi.
I wish we could see past these people. Here we
move
got
up a little bit?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, let me hang on.
Yeah, here we go. It's going to be a shot down the field here. Gonzalito coming in. Now Gonza is going to pick this ball back up here. He's got Torres there coming in to put some pressure on him. From behind, Torres goes for the hook. Now he leaves the ball there for Rowdy Andrade, who's going to leave it now for Fred. Fred with the big ball, sends it way down the field, dropping it down inside the 60. Here comes Bob Jornavis. He gets a little piece of it, just enough, and now it's going to be Gonza looking for the whistle, and he finds it. All right, Gonzalito picks up the whistle. Tell me when. All right, there we go. So let's see what our umpires decide to do right here. Remember, in order for Gonza to pick that one up, he has to be 100% dead on the line there. And also, remember, both teams do have a challenge. So if they don't like the ruling on the field, they can choose to invoke their right to challenge the call on the field, in which case it'll go to our instant replay official. He'll review all the different camera angles provided by ChukkerTV and then make his final ruling on the field. But remember, the IRO, instant replay official, must have 100% evidence that the ruling on the field is incorrect in order for him to overturn a call.
Okay, so we have falling over the right-of-way, and I believe we have a challenge going on here.
Do we really?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously have a timeout here for Andrade. No, just a timeout for Andrade. Have a tech time. And number 2 in the red down here on the gray mare on the far side. Okay, so okay, so they had a challenge on the play. So right here they challenged the falling over the right-of-way was the call. Valiente challenged the call. We're going to watch the play right here. Goes for the back shot right here. Watch the number 1, right 3, right there.
Keeping us in suspense.
Yep. Falling over the right-of-way is a call, so Valiente will lose their challenge here early in the second chukker. What are your thoughts?
You know what my thoughts are.
Yeah. You want to keep the Okay, so that's it. Looked like a pretty easy call from here, but I guess they didn't think it was. They went to the booth, of course. They sent it in. Remember, they used all the camera angles, sent it to the IRO into the booth.
I like that the IRO took his time.
Took his time, and right here, so penalty 2, open goal. Here comes Gondolito Pierres.
Go on, Sa. 30-yard shot on goal. Look at that drone shot right there. He sends it high right between the goalposts. Oh, yeah, what a play. Look at that 5-setto on the board with 5:24 left to go here in Chukker number 2. We're going to come back to the center for another throw-in, and then we will have Audi attacking the north end of the field. Let's see. Now, well, let's see. We're throwing it from east to west, so that means that Audi is not only going to have this goal, they're going to be going to the north. They're going to have the good side of the throw-in here, too, with the momentum. Let's see if they can take advantage of that fact and put another point on the board, or will it be Valiente? Looks like Valiente is going to win the play here. Now, Valiente, it's going to be, let's see, Santi Torres with control of the ball in between 2 red jerseys, trying to keep it going here. Now he leaves it behind. It's going to be picked up by Capella. Mark trying to pick up a whistle. I don't think he's going to get there in time. And now Capella's going to work his way through the traffic here, looking good. Alfredo Capella coming in hot, takes it past everybody and gets his team on the board. So we're not going to have a shutout here. The score now 5-1.
Right now, win the offensive attack, win the ball in. Keep an eye on the 9-goal player here, number 4, Capella. He is a strong player. He's been with Valiente, Adolfo Cambiaso, and Bob Janavis. Since he was 0 goals, they've watched this guy develop into one of the best players in the world, and he will come back and get this going here. So 5-1 with 4:15.
All right, 4:15 minutes left to go. Here we go. It's going to be picked back up here. It stopped. It's deflected, and here goes Fred out the front end of the throw-in. Freddie Mannix making his run down. Now here comes, nicely done there. Near side back shot there, but it's picked back up here by Mark Ganzi. Ganzi already put 1 point on the board. Now can he put number 2 there? Oh, bad luck. It's just a little bit wide.
Valiente now, Audi coming out with the win the bowl in, taking control, getting all the way down there. And then Mark Ganzi firing at the goal, another knock-in coming. 4th knock-in of the game so far. Right there, you see the scoreboard, 3:40 left. Here comes Capella.
Fred riding on a mare called Elizabeth here. He's going to be coming back on no sense, though, when he changes onto a spare. Now, here we go. Let's see. It's going to be picked up here now and taken by Roddy Andrade, and the whistle stops the clock. 3 minutes, 28 seconds left to go.
So Capella hammers way to the far side over here. You got a bunch of different players running here. And then you have the red player coming in front of the white player there. And they're going to call a lesser angle call. So remember, when 2 players run out of the ball like that, the player with the lesser angle is going to have the right of way over the player with the greater angle. And right there, the red player definitely had a larger angle running across the right of way there. So we're going to have a crossing foul. Remember, we talked about the right-of-way. We're going to have about 80% of the problem. They're going to be the right-of-way. The right-of-way, the players following that ball will have the right-of-way over players meeting the ball. And right there, we got the red player crossing over the right-of-way in front of a white player. Penalty 5 from the spot, and it's going to be Alfredo Capella.
Alfredo Capella, the big ball hitter here.
He said his name 100 times already so far. He's everywhere, this guy.
Yeah, he's all over the place. He's the first one to put the point on the board. Here we go. Alfredo, he goes for that big shot, gets a little bit too underneath that ball. He's going to put it over the boards and off the playing field. So you check the boards right there. They're about 8 to 11 inches high. The horses can jump the boards. The horses can play. Players can run off the field and play a ball on the field. So be careful if you come to the game. You may have to make sure you keep your eyes head on the swivel, as Toby says. The ball will leave the field like that. Now they're going to bring him in 10 yards, line up on the umpire. Here we go. All right, here we go. Ball's going to be picked up here now, Fred, with that ball. From his stand. Oh, what a play. Roddy making the hook so that Fred can bust out of there with the ball. He's got it past 2, 3 defenders. Now 1 more to beat. He takes a shot at the goal from the 60. Doesn't have the juice. It's going to be picked up here. Whoa. Yeah. What a play right there of the river. Gets the back shot. And it's going to be taken back around now by Fred. One more time. Fred slamming on the brakes, trying to get back to it. He takes it back past the goal. Here comes a reverse next shot. Fred a little bit off. He's still got it on the field, and here comes Gonza trying to get there, but it's going to be Roddy Andrade with a man on his hip. Whoa, Del Rio. Yeah. And now here goes Roddy. Oh, yeah, puts that ball between the posts, firing on all cylinders here today. K. Jugador.
You got it, Roddy. Andrade, man. He's the one who starts everything off, and he gets the ball first to Fred when Fred ran all the way around. Then he gets it all the way back. But watch what the number 2 does. He sets up so many little plays to get Gonzalito and Mannix and Ganzi loose. And right there, now he picks up the ball, takes on a couple white players, gets another goal. 3rd goal of the game for Andrade. Comes back to the center now, bounce off. It's going to be Del Rio.
Del Rio's open back shot there, looking for Alfredo Capella. Capella's going to come in, and he's got Torres there to run some interference for him. Torres coming in, lays a bump on. Oh, whoa. Whoa. All right. So here we go. Fred looking for the whistle there, but it looks like Del Rio got him. All right. So let's see what the umpires decide to do with this one.
All right, so they're going to call the turn. I think that's when you gave the whoa, in there.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Right there. Wow. What again? Second effort. We've been seeing second effort all day long. We saw it in the White Birch Lucchese game. This is when you got to do it. You got to have second, third effort all day long. This is the mini quarters. You win or you go home. Right here, they're going to catch Valiente on the turn. Turning to the right is the call. And this is a huge move right here because they're right around center field. Can't do it from the spot. They're going to have to take it down one spot, and they're going to take this all the way down to the 60-yard strike, and it's going to be a penalty 4. And it looks like Andrade is going to be teeing the ball, but I believe Gonzalito is going to do the honors here. Number 3 right there, Gonzalito Pierez.
So we got a penalty number 3, 40-yard shot.
Number 4.
Oh, excuse me, it's a 4. Okay. I don't know where I heard 3 from.
Yeah, no worries, 60-yard shot. Remember, all players must be 30 yards from the ball. They can be anywhere on the field.
We got a bunch of stuff coming.
30 yards, are you?
Yeah.
You're busy over there, aren't you?
Sorry, that's why.
Don't worry. we really thank everyone for our Twitter feed and really getting into the games here. Here comes Gonzalito.
Gonza. Rides up, gets his horse right out properly. Ideally, you want all 4 feet to be on the ground when you make contact with the ball, and it looks like he gets it there. See, that ball goes right through the middle. What a shot!
Wow.
I love that drone angle from way up top like that.
Great flying, Austin.
Fantastic,
Perfect
Austin.
spot. We can see that ball the whole way.
Yeah, he's got...
My new contacts are really good, Tony.
Yeah. About the only thing that still works on me
Look
are
at
my
that
eyes.
shot right there. Another one. And Eric, Big E on the far side on the back camera, end zone cam. Whoa!
Did he get hit?
They almost. We're going to have to ask him about that. So come back to the center here.
Though. Here we go. The ball's going to be stopped at the front end. It's going to be a near side open back shot there from Roddy Andrade setting up. Gonzalito. Gonza coming in. Now it's going to be Tomas Garcia. Del Rio putting the pressure on Gonza. Gonza drags it forward. Now he checks down with Del Rio right there. Now Gonza taking it back around. Look at that. Del Rio putting the perfect amount of pressure right there on Gonza. Now he's going to force... Gonza's going to force him to get out of the way. Now he's going to try to get out of there. Now he goes ahead and hits the ball back down looking for Mark Ganzi. Gans coming in hot. Gans is going to get there. Mark finds up and fires. Oh, nice try, Mark, but it goes wide to the right.
So Audi keeping the pressure on right here. 7-1, 37 seconds. I don't know if they're going to take a big turn. Ganzi gets out there. Nice shot at goal. Just a little bit inside. Finishing the plays, though. Setting up the knock-in. I wouldn't be surprised you don't see a big turn here. Yes, you do. And that way they're going to keep this ball. End the chukker with a knock-in. We'll start the third chukker with a knock-in for Valiente.
All right, so here we go. That's going to do it for the third chukker. Yeah, just like you said, Dale. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
We fly horses anywhere around the world, whether it is a hobby horse or it's an Olympic champion. It's all about the details. It's about getting an animal from point A to point B safely, in best of health, and in the quickest possible of time. We give horses wings.
All right, we're back now. Get ready to start the last chukker, the first half. And I tell you what a game. 7-1 the score right now. Just like I said, Audi not making too many mistakes here. They're firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they got it. I mean, they're winning some bowlings. Valiente's coming back to chukker. Capella got on the board, so they're keeping on. They'll come back. This team, they played very well in their last game, and it was a must-win. Valiente had all the pressure on them. They've all the pressure on them this whole tournament, so don't be surprised they don't come back here. But right there, Andrade again. We talked talking about being the battery right here. You got 3 goals on the board, and then Gonzalito Perez, 2 for 2 from the penalty line. You want the big gun to do that early.
Yeah, he's doing great there. All right, here they come. They're coming back out, so let's get back over there so we get the last chucker of the first half underway. Stay with us. We'll be right back. All right. Oh, here we go. Sorry. Yeah, here we go. All right. Yeah. We've got 7-1 to score. I mean, I'm kind of in shock, to tell you the truth. I did not see this one happening like this. I thought Audi was going to be really strong today, but I did not see them having the 6-goal lead going into the third. You know, I thought we'd see a little bit more of Valiente.
Remember, they got a little bit of advantage going into third chucker. Valiente, they lost their challenge in the second chucker early in the second. They challenged the crossing over the right of way after the stroke, and so we'll see what happens here. Though you can never underestimate this Valiente team. Young Torres, he's played so well, 7 goals. Tomas Garcia Del Rio came to his own in the last game for 8 goals. And then Capella.
We love Garcia Del Rio, man.
Yeah, we love him. He was awesome in the East Coast Open this year. And then Bob Janavis.
Bobby J.
You know, Bobby J, you never know. So here you go. Bobby working hard out here. Here comes Capella with the knock-in.
Alfredo Capella winds up, fires. He's looking for that big ball, man. He's not found his big ball yet here today. He puts it down there, and now it's going to be picked up by Del Rio. Tomas Garcia Del Rio. Now, let's see. He holds that ball on the boards. Little pump fake there. Oh, overrides. But, man, I tell you what, he's got a reining horse underneath him here. Oh, let's see. I thought Fred got him there for a second, but it's going to be turned back around and picked back up here. Now, let's see. It's going to be picked back up by Tomas Garcia Del Rio. Del Rio making his run back down the field. Gets away from a couple of the defenders. Now, Gonzalez right there, but look at this horse Del Rio's riding. What a fantastic horse. He fires at the goal. Oh, my goodness. Did it go? Oh, bad luck. Nice try.
Right here, so they get the offensive attack, power pole. They take the knock-in. They get it going down. Capella. Bobby gets involved there, leaves the ball for Del Rio. Del Rio comes back in there, fires from way out, but now shooting a goal. And early then, not many knock-ins here for Audi, but now they're shooting on goal. Valiente. Here comes Fred Mannix.
Fred, he brings the ball back into play, taking it right down the middle. Now he goes ahead and fires off to the right-hand side, looking for an offensive player where he's going to find Roddy Andrade on the ball. Rodrigo fires it back down, looking for Mark. Mark out in front. Horse race coming. Gans picks that ball up. Oh, bad luck. Now it's going to be picked back up here by, it looks like Alfredo's going to take out the defender, and now it's going to be picked up by Fred Mannix. Mannix, risky play right there that it paid off for him, and I tell you what, he knows when to come through and when not to. Bad luck right there. Overswings the ball, and Capella's going to make him pay for that broken play. Capella making the run back down the right-hand side of the field. Can he do it out of the air? Lets the ball bounce. Cannot get it. That ball picked up, and is going to be picked back up here by Roddy. Andrade, open back shot, looking for Fred. Fred coming in hot, going to get to that ball on the boards. Fred Mannix taking it back on through, keeps it away from Del Rio. Del Rio lays the hook on him, and Capella wins the ball. Now Capella with control of the ball, hits that open back shot, or excuse me, a tail shot back over the boards. Where it's going to be picked back up here by, let's see, that's going to be Santi Torres. Torres with that ball, and now Del Rio's on it. Del Rio right there. Mark staying with him. Well done, Mark. Now it's going to be Gonzalito coming in to put the pressure on. Santi's there. They're going to be told to use this ball pretty quick, and if they don't get it going here, looks like they're going to get it going a little bit now. And now, let's see. He's in between 2 red jerseys. Torres still with the ball. He moves on with it a little bit. Mark coming in here trying to put the pressure on him from behind, and it's going to be Gonzalez trying to push him over the boards. But Santi's able to get the shot off, sending it down the boards here and coming in for the defense. It's going to be picked up by All right, Roddy, Andrade, and an open back shot. Nice, easy back shot for Fred Mannix. Mannix gets there. Fred takes it out from underneath the player. Fred keeps it going, tries to keep it going, but it's going to be Torres to ultimately win the play. Torres checking down now as Fred comes in to seal it away on the near side. Fred gets it done. There's the next shot on the bounce. What a play, Mannix. Sends it back down, and Gonzalez coming in, but it's going to be Capella there for the defense. Capella with the back shot. Del Rio gets turned. What a nice move that horse made for him. He fires, looking for Bobby J on the fly. Bob coming in. Bob comes in, fires at the goal. Bob shot, rolling. Bad luck. Great team play right there. Valiente starting to find their groove here a little bit. Yeah, they can start to rock and roll any minute.
You said it. They've been out of attack here, and it's going to be second knock in this chucker. And Bob Janavis, look at that, right just off inches again, off the post. Nice shot there. Capella opening it up from the back door. Do not put any judgment in this Valiente team. They will come back and sting you, Toby. They are a goal scorer. Remember their last game, man? It was a huge game for them. That must-win game they had. They've had their back against the wall this whole tournament. And we're going to get a bunch of fresh horses here. Right there, Santi Torres in the far side of the red helmet. Change it, doing the Pony Express right there. And then Del Rio on the right side of your screen. He's going to get on a fresh one. So with 4:16 left, we're going to get fresh horses all around here. And they're going to have a one timeout for one of the players. They're going to let them change. It's going to be an all change here. Looks like we got all the players coming back on here, and here comes Fred Mannix. And Freddie's saying someone's inside the 30, but they're not going
to blow it for him.
I guess he's off the field.
Here he goes. He goes ahead and fires it down for Gonzalito. Gonza watches that ball drop. Now he comes a little bit wide of the right-of-way here. Now he's going to get to that. Oh, well done, Del Rio. Wins the play. I tell you what, I love this black horse of Del Rio's. He's getting a lot done on this man. Now, this one can turn for him, too. Is that a gelding? I think it is. Del Rio winds up. He fires back over to the left-hand side where it's going to be Mannix one more time. Freddie gets there. Huge near side open back shot to the middle of the field. Coming in, though, it's going to be Alfredo Capella. Hits a huge tail shot back across, way away from the goal. That's going to be a little bit harder to get it back to the goal mouth here. Let's see, can they do it here? Del Rio's in the red zone. Tomas Garcia, Del Rio right there. Can he do it? Of course he can. He is Del Rio of the River, putting the ball between the posts.
Yeah, third time's a charm. This is the third attack they've had here. Del Rio chips it right over Freddie. Mannix, nice play. He's got to wait for one. And then he tries, but good play by Del Rio to kind of ride him off there and escort that ball through the goal. Tomas Garcia Del Rio, 8-goal player, picking up his first goal of the game. 3:08 left in our third Chucker play.
All right, man, is that really 7-2? I feel like that we missed something. I thought Valiente, it feels like they scored more, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, they didn't score any in the first, only one in the second.
Here we go, near side back shot there from Capella, and it's going to be picked up by Fred Mannix. Mannix is going to take this ball. He's going to slap the tail shot. Nobody read it except for Torres. Torres overrides, and now Gonza is going to make him pay for it here. If he can, it's going to be taken by Bob Gernavis. Now he gets the play made, but now it's going to get a back shot here from Roddy Andrade. His shot back around there, looking for Mark, but here comes Del Rio. He slaps the tail shot back around. Fred trying to get back to it. Going for the hook on Torres. Oh, Fred almost took that one in the kisser. And now it's going to be an open back shot right there. And it's going to be picked up here by Tomas Garcia, Del Rio. Del Rio checking down to take it back behind the defender. Here comes Gonza to put the pressure on Del Rio. Del Rio fires it back up there looking for an offensive player. He's got Capella on the fly. Capella coming in hot. He's got it there, and now he's got Torres coming in behind him. Capella with control of the ball. He's in the red zone. Can he do it? Alfredo Capella, Kehugador puts the ball between the posts, and that's going to be the third unanswered goal. Third unanswered goal for Valiente.
Yeah, right here. So they go back the other way now. Now they're keeping the pressure on. This whole third Chucker has been Valiente. Right here, Capella goes through. You got a couple red players right around him. Santi Torres in the red helmet comes in to help him out. Unselfish play. They're riding a player off with 1:48 left now. They're going to get back to the center. 7-3. So Valiente turning up the heat here. They've been doing well on the bowlings here, so let's see what happens on this one. Goes all the way through, and here they're going to win another one.
Look at that. Here we go. This could be the floodgates open for them. They're taking advantage of the 3-against-4 situation here. Mark just coming back on the field from the south end. So it is truly 3-against-4. It's right there. What an open back shot. Yeah, and here comes Fred. Fred picks that ball up, now takes it back behind the defender. He's looking for a target. He's got, let's see, he's got Mark downfield. What a pass. He express mails that ball down there, and it's going to be picked up here by Roddy Andrade. Roddy looking at this one. Can he get it done right there? Goes for the pump fake. Now the horse kicks the ball. Gonza's there. Gonza doesn't connect. Mark's going to get to it. Mark Ganzi puts that ball between the... Oh, no. Fueda to the left. What a try, though.
Huge cut, man, overcut, man, right here. Roddy takes in, hits off the leg. Freddie Gonza, I believe, came in there, swiped at it, and then Mark shoots it to the far side. Knocking coming, Capella.
We got a winner.
Do we have a winner? We'll get it at halftime.
Yeah.
Here comes Capella.
Capella brings the ball into play, hits the next shot back over there looking for Del Rio. Del Rio, somebody made a mistake there. Well, no, not necessarily. Gonza's right there with him. He's just playing off of him a little bit. Now it's going to be picked up here by, now Del Rio fires it back on down there looking for Torres. Torres tries to pick off the ball, but it's going to be Roddy right there. Now Roddy Andrade hits the tail shot back around and coming in. It's going to be picked back up here by Alfredo Capella. Capella overrides, and now Audi's going to try to make him pay for it right now. Here is Fred Mannix. Mannix winds up, tries to hit Mark on the fly. Couldn't quite get there. Gonza's with that ball. Gonza avoids the hook from Capella. Gonza forced to run this one on through, relying on horsepower, avoids the hook from Del Rio. Del Rio slapping the mallet. Oh, what a play right there.
Chucker.
Ah, we ran out of time?
Yeah, ran out of time.
Oh, man, what a run that
around
was.
the 30-yard line. Actually, about right here, he runs out of time, right around the hook.
Look at this right here. And then he knows it's going in. He just protects the ball, lets it carry on through.
Yeah, but
that's a polo player.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, all right, that's going to do it for the first half. We're going to be back after this commercial break. Hopefully, are we going to have an interview here?
Yeah, we should have with Nick. He should be coming.
Should we have, okay, yeah, so we might have to go to music for a second if Nick gets here, but as soon as he does, we're going to get this interview going. So stay with us. We'll be right back.
All right.
Hey guys, Vanilla Ice here, and you're checking out ChukkerTV, the greatest polo TV channel that there is right here representing Wellington, Palm Beach finest, and you can check it out online all around the world.
Before global opportunities were part of their investment strategy. Before they funded scholarships to the schools that gave them scholarships. Before they planned for their parents' future needs and their sons' future. They chose a partner to help manage their wealth, one whose insights, solutions, and approach have been relied on for over 200 years. That's the value of trusted connections. That's U.S. Trust.
Look at this, Nick rolled on, he's down there. Nick is there, he picks it up, taking it back into the goal mouth. Nick rolled on, what a play! K. Who got door? That's game, baby.
Okay, so we are back now. It is halftime. We were going to get an interview with Nick Roldan. He hasn't made it down here just yet, so we went ahead and jumped up here to do a little talking about what we got going on here.
Yep.
Now, this is, let's see, we only have, I believe, 3 high goal games after this, don't we? Or should I say U.S. Open games?
Yeah, we're going to have 2. We got, remember, Dubai and
2 semis and then the final.
2.
Wow, I can't believe this season has flown by so fast. I can't even tell you. I mean, it's
unbelievable.
amazing.
Unbelievable. You said we, so in the game right here, so nothing happens for Audi in the third chukker there. Woo, they got to watch out there. It was all Valiente. They leave at halftime 7-3, of course. And what did you have on? Did you have a winner?
We do. We have a winner. Ari sent me a picture of it. Hold on, I'll find it right now. All right, so Jack, it's at Polo Jack with a double K at the end there, says the answer to this is at ChukkerTV. He says Steve Ghost, Tom Ghost, Carlos, and Memo Gracida.
Ah, yeah, now I remember. Yeah,
That's very cool.
What a team that was.
Right, yeah. So the
All those guys back then, that was way back, right? What year was that?
Players won the National 12 goal and then a few years later won the Open. How amazing is that to win the National 12 goal and then move on to the 26 goal just a couple, 3 years later, you know?
Yeah.
Amazing. That's mind-blowing.
Unbelievable.
So anyway, well, congratulations to Jack. That's awesome. You're going to be getting a Roku TV. Go ahead and send ChukkerTV a message with your address so we can be sure to get it out to you. And right now, Dale, what do we got going on?
Yeah, just check it out. There's some interesting stuff going on. You know, we're talking about the Audi pole team right here, and you know, they started their whole trek here through the draw. You got that too, yeah. With Orchard Hill, and they basically went undefeated. Then they fell to Orchard Hill, but then they went up against Flex Jet, and they won that one 11-7. And then they went through it. The boys got open, and it was back to open play, and they had to meet one more time against Lucchese in the 3rd round. And now here they are, and this is against Valiente. They've had a tough ride here.
They really have.
They've been very tough. And Lucchese team, who played against White Birch today, and they fought all the way down to the end there. So that was tough. What else you got, Tubman?
Well, you know, okay, so at the trophy presentation here, coming up after the game, we're going to be having we're going to be giving an award away. It's the Eccles & Company finalist. This is going to be a $10,000 award here. Let's see, the roster of players composing Team USPA are prototype of professionalism, athleticism, and leadership. And this exemplary behavior extends far beyond the field of play. This year's Eccles & Company Award finalists embody the true spirit of Team USPA through the leadership on and off the field, their unwavering commitment to the sport, and their willingness to give back to the game has provided them with ample opportunity to not only grow as athletes but as individuals. The winner of this year's award will be receiving $10,000, and the other 2 finalists will receive $1,000.
Wow, beautiful.
And the 3 nominees are CB Shear, Baker, Patrick Uritz, and Mason Rome.
So it looks like we got Juan. Juan, you coming?
All right.
So we're going to have Juan Bellini come up.
Yeah.
Let me set up the other mic.
You go set up the other mic. We'll get this. Yeah, we're going to have Juan do this interview. And then once he's done with this. What's that? I thought I heard something there. All right, cool. We're getting the other mic set up right now. Juan's gonna come in here and do an interview. Here we go. All right, here comes Juan.
I know.
Here we go, Juan. Yeah, you like that.
Make sure you hold it up.
Hold up the mic. All right, wait a minute, wait, hey. You're good. How you doing? You got to make sure my hair is good. No, I'm talking, no. Am I live?
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Tell me. Hello, my friend from ChukkerTV. I'm here in Palm Beach International Polo Club with Georgette Escobar. Georgette, you're a polo wife, okay? And we like to see from you how is to be a polo wife. All the traveling, all the kids' school. How you give up your life for follow your husband?
Well, that's exactly what you have to do. You have to give up your life for all of this. You kind of have to say, if you want to be a polo wife, you're going to live for your husband, you're going to live for your kids, and you're going to be there and you're going to support them 100%. And that's what I do, and I enjoy it, and I love it, and it's for them.
Okay, I will ask you another question. Georgette, what happened with Luis when he won or he lose a game? Or what's a wife supposed to do to make things easier, or when someone happen, I don't know, tell me about it.
Well, everybody's different, but obviously, if you're married to somebody and you know how they react after a win or a lose, you know to stay away when you have to stay away. You give them space, right? And then you give them love when it's needed, and you give them support when it's needed. But right after they lose a big game, let's say if it's out here on the #1 field and they just lost, you kind of have to give them space, and you kind of let them digest it, okay? And you kind of stay away, and then as it starts to kind of digest, and the win or the lose, especially if it's a loss. If it's a loss, then you definitely stay away. If it's a win, obviously you go up, you give them a big kiss, you congratulate them, you tell them how great they played, you support them. But if it's a loss, then you kind of have to give them their space. And you kind of let it settle in, and then when they're ready, they'll come around, and then that's when you talk about the game, you talk about what went wrong, you talk about what was good, what was bad, and you're there for them. I mean, to be a polo wife, everyone thinks it's glamorous. Everybody thinks, oh wow, it's so great to be a polo wife. But you really do have to kind of give up your own personal life, because you have to live for your husband, who's a professional athlete. And that means traveling when you have to travel, pick up when you have to pick up, and you got to do that. So you choose to do it. And the people that are the polo wives are there, they love it, they're doing it, and they enjoy it. And the ones that don't aren't around anymore, and they don't make it. It's that simple.
That's nice. Georgette, and now how is to be a polo mom too now, because you have the two beautiful boys.
I know.
They're playing.
I know.
You get so nervous when they're playing? You get more nervous when we're playing, or more with the kids? Well,
you're right. It's very nerve-wracking, but you know what you have to do, Juan? As you know it very well, being from a big polo family, you got to kind of say, you know what? You can't live in fear. You have to kind of put them in God's hands and say, you know what? They're doing what they love. It's their passion. So you try not to live like nervously, like fear. So you say, okay, this is what they love. They're doing what they love. Support it and have fun with it. Have fun with it.
That's good.
That's what you got to do. Because if not, guess what? You're going to have a miserable life.
Yes, you make it. You seem to be so easy, but it's not that easy, no?
No, it's not easy. It's not easy, and you have your battles, and you have difficulty, and you have stress, and you have nerves. But at the end of the day, they're doing what they love, and I think that's the most important thing. And if that's what they want to do, I'm going to support them.
That's good. Okay, I come back to you, Georgette. I'm going to have one more question.
Yes.
You want your kids to be a professional polo players?
I want my kids to do what they want to do, Juan. This is important to me. I want them to, if they want to be professional polo players, I want them to be professional polo players. I want Lucas and Nico Escobar to do what they want to do. Very important. And that's my last words, everybody.
Thank you, Georgette. And we come back to you, Michael. Thank you very much.
Okay, so we're back now here with Nick Roldan. Nick, thanks for being with us, my friend.
How are you?
Yeah, very well. Hold that right up here. Yep, there you go.
There
All
you
right,
go. Can you
perfect.
hear me now?
Yeah, there you go. You got it, buddy.
Yeah.
Nick, well, you're a young guy. We're the same age, but you know.
We're very young, Toby.
Yeah,
Come
very
on.
young. Yeah, we're not that young anymore.
Right.
But you're a veteran here, the South Florida high goal scene. How does this year's competition stack up to years past? I mean, is it slower, faster, the same? What do you think?
I don't know. I think pole in general tends to be going a little bit faster.
I think so.
I think the competition is increasing. There's more and more good players coming out of the ranks. There's more and more coming from Argentina.
More horses too, huh?
I mean, the organizations are getting bigger and stronger, and I think the quality of horses is going up as well. So quality of polo is
it's on the
great,
rise,
and it's on the rise. I mean, 12. I mean, I'm talking. I mean, pretty
everything.
Much any polo. You go to Grand Champions and you see the 4 goal, the 8 goal, the 6 goal, the 12 goal. All that polo. Everyone is well mounted this day. So. Polo is competitive, and it's great. So
that's great, man. Yeah, you're exactly right on that.
Yeah.
Let's see. How do you? What do you think about the rule applications, like the international rules? Do you like them? Is there any changes that you would make personally?
I mean, I don't know. To be honest, I think. I think that we need to speed up the time of play. I think polo the games are taking too long.
Now, do you think that's really like challenges, stuff like that, or just decision process?
I think maybe just trying to simplify the sport a little bit more. Especially not only for ourselves but for the spectators as well. I mean, there's a broad audience of people of people that are watching polo now. ChukkerTV, you can pretty much watch it from any part of the world. So, I think. The key is to make it very understanding and very easy for the people to understand it.
Yeah.
And I think we're just complicating ourselves a little bit and trying to get maybe a little bit too creative.
Okay.
And I think just trying to simplify polo as much as possible, I think is might be a good way to.
That's a good explanation. Yeah. So maybe like err on the side of danger more than.
Exactly.
More than anything?
I mean, look, I don't want to go too in depth into it, but I just think simplifying it in a way that makes it easier and understandable for the
and makes it speed up
and speeder and quicker for everyone.
Sure. Okay. All right. Yeah. As far as changes, any particular? Like I asked this question to Miguel Shake and Bake Estrada earlier, and he said, the one thing that stuck out in his mind, and I totally agree with him, was the 30-second rule in the 6th chukker. If the game's not tied, how the it ends.
I think,
so anticlimactic.
Well, I think okay, if you're winning by a goal, it's great.
Yeah.
But you're down by a goal, you don't have a chance. If you've got the ball, you got possession of the ball. There's 30 seconds to go. It gives you plenty of time to get on the field, and it's tough.
How many times have we seen that happen? This season.
You've seen it happen quite a bit.
Yeah.
And, I think that's a rule that I agree with Miguel on that one. I think that needs to be changed.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. Nick, tell us about your horses. Where do they come from? What do you have a breeding program of your own? Do you have young horse operation? What do you look for in your horses?
Yeah, I mean, I used to have a little bit of a breeding operation in Argentina, where I was spending a lot more time there. But now that I'm with Mark and Melissa year-round, I don't get to spend much time in Argentina, and I'm more here. And to be honest, the breeding for me is not my thing.
Yeah.
I prefer to buy horses sort of 3, 4, 5-year-olds that I can, put the miles myself. I can see them
finish them off. 3/4 made.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I can sit on them. I can play practice on them, and I can finish them myself.
Yeah, exactly. That makes sense. Yeah, you want to take them there. You want to put the miles on them and finish them off.
And the process is a lot shorter as well.
Yes.
In breeding and embryos and all of that, I think it's all great for a certain type of people, certain group of guys.
If it's a passion.
Especially if it's in Argentina and it's a passion.
Where it's a lot less expensive there, isn't it?
Yeah, in Argentina it's cheaper. Here it's too expensive.
Yeah.
And that's not my thing. I prefer.
Well, you're a player.
Yeah, and I like instant gratification.
Exactly.
Even though Mike costs a little bit more. But,
we're millennials like that.
Look, I get horses from a bunch of different guys.
Do you so you're not really buying young horses off the track or something like that?
Not off the track. I like to have practices under their belt.
Okay.
And just try to finish myself. So.
Okay. Nick, how many head of horses? Well, here's just an off-the-cuff question for you. How many horses do you own total yourself personally?
I own personally, I think I want to say about 20 horses.
20 horses, okay.
20 to 25 horses.
All right, cool. And how many?
In those, I've got my main string, and then I've got a couple, and then I've got a younger group.
Sure.
Younger horses is something I've only been doing the past couple of years, but I've been getting pretty good results as long as I'm patient with them.
Right. Yeah.
So,
yeah. It's worked
out well, and it's.
Don't want to push them too quick.
Well, you don't want to push them too quick, and the fact fact of the matter is, I mean, we're all looking for that top amazing horse. And the price of horses has gone up quite a bit.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think you have a little bit more chances maybe trying to find a really good prospect that's 4 or 5 years old and trying to make it yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. That's a good point there. Well, let's see. You've spent a number of years playing with the Audi lineup. What do you think about the team this year? What are the strengths and weaknesses? I mean, what do you think is going on here with these guys?
I mean, I've been, I don't know, I want to say I've been with Mark and Melissa for 4 or 5 years now.
Yeah, it's been a while.
You know, I think, you know, they always have competitive teams on the field, whether it's the 20 goal and the 26 goal. You know, this year I think, you know, Audi's got a great team. You know, I think we had a great team as well. We had a little bit of bad luck.
Yeah.
In the Gold Cup, you know, I think we could have had our chances to get to the semis, but you know, we came up a little bit short in the penalty shootout, which can
that's tough, isn't it?
Yeah, it goes for, you know, it can go for anyone. But you know, I think we had a great tournament in the U.S. Open. We had a little bit of bad luck in our first game.
Yeah.
But it was a competitive team, and you know, Mark and Melissa always put fun teams together that are, you know, always competitive. And,
yeah, like you said.
Now we're rooting for Mark, and hopefully, you know, they'll pass on through to the semifinals and hopefully on to the finals. So.
Well, that brings me to my next question. I mean, what are you predicting for the finals here?
Ooh, I think it's pretty wide open. I think, you know, obviously, you know, Dubai and Orchard Hill are very, very competitive teams.
Yeah.
Audi is going to be in the top, you know, in the top 4 for sure. And well, I would hope so. I mean, the game is not done yet.
No, you're right. Absolutely.
I can't count the chickens yet, but
yeah, exactly.
But I think they're a super solid team, and you know, White Birch is already in, so it's wide open right now, and you know, I think I'm rooting for Audi. So
yeah, me too. I mean, yeah, you got to. I mean, and then they're firing on all cylinders right now.
Yeah, they're a solid team, and everyone's playing great. You know, it's Mark's playing well, Freddie's playing great, Gonzalito and Rodrigo are a great combination.
They really are. Yeah. Nick, you've done a great job securing sponsorships and aligning yourself with brands and great charitable organizations. How do you decide what organization to align yourself with? And I have to imagine that you get a lot of requests. I mean, do you have somebody that filters those requests for you?
Well, I mean, yes. You know, I'm growing up in Wellington, and I've become more and more a part of the philanthropy and just trying to, you know, just trying to support as many causes as I can. And what I've kind of decided now is that, you know, now I started working with the Brook.
I was about to ask you about them, yeah.
You know,
tell us a little bit about the Brook.
I donate a lot of, you know, pole lessons to a bunch of charities.
Sure.
But I wanted to stick to 1 or 2 charities that were really close to my heart. And anyways, the Brook is, you know, it's an equine welfare organization, largest in the world. And we had our first inaugural event this year at Wanderers, which was a huge event and a great success. And I also work with a lot with the Kids with Cancer, which is a local foundation. And I tried to keep one foundation local. And Kids Cancer is something that's close to my heart.
That's cool, man.
It's you know, it really is a great thing to be able to help those guys out.
I think you're right, man. And I'm so happy. And I want to say again, thank you for letting me help you out with the Brook, man. That was great. I loved it. You know,
your support, ChukkerTV support. I mean, everyone's support. Everyone really came together, and it was a great event. And you know, I think we need to do more and more of that. I think it's important for us, and it's important for the sport. And
we got to get back.
And exactly. So,
Nick, thanks so much for being with us, my friend.
You.
We'll talk to you again before the Open's over.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Here we go. We're gonna go back. Dale and I are gonna get it going here because they're getting back out on the field. So we're gonna get this game back underway in just a moment. Okay, so we are back now. Thanks so much to Nick Roldan, man. I love talking to Nick.
Yeah.
He does a lot of great things.
I love seeing you guys stand up there together. Oh, Nicky, yeah, great. That was awesome, man. It's great to see that. And we've had some great interviews, especially Miguel Estrada. That was great to see Miguel
shake
today.
And bake Estrada.
Shake and bake. Anytime we get to hang with the shake and bake. So right here, we got everybody coming back out here. And thank you, Juan Bellini.
Yeah.
And Mrs. Escobar. Talking about her kids. Got a whole family to play. They actually, her father-in-law, her husband, her 2 kids.
Everybody.
Georgette
right.
Escobar. Yeah, it was great to talk to
Here we go. We got our first half stats here on the board here. Let's check these out real quick. So we got field shot conversions. That's shots on goal, not including penalty shots. Audi shot a goal 14 times today, only putting 5 between the posts. Valiente's only had 5 opportunities from the field, of which they put 3 between the posts. Penalty shot conversions, that's a 6-4-3 or 2, 60-60, 40-30 respectively. Audi has had 2 goal shot penalties, of which they put 2 between the posts. Valiente's got no goal shot penalties, and we've got a total of 3 fouls committed by Audi and a total of 2 fouls committed by Valiente. Very clean, open game. Throw-ins dead even right now, 6 and 6. So that's our first. Thank you very much to Dartfish for our first half stats. And here we go. Let's see. How did we end this chucker here, Dale? The time ran out, didn't it? Yeah, on that awesome play by Gonza. He just needed about 3 more seconds to get that point on the board.
Yeah, you got it right at the end there. You know, I was watching the clock. You were watching the play, Toby. I was listening to you talk, and right when they made that hook, that Del Rio made the hook on him, that's where about right around the 25-yard line, I think. 20-yard line. They're going to line up on umpire Horton Schwartz here. They're going to switch directions now, and away we go.
Horton puts the ball back into play. Let's see who's going to get there. It looks like it's going to be picked up here. Del Rio with a back shot. Gets it out of the danger zone. Roddy Andrade coming out of there with that ball. Now Rowdy takes it forward here. Rodrigo Andrade holding that ball for trying to get Capella to commit one way or the other. Then oh yeah, well done coming in here. It's going to be Fred to take out that defender now. Rowdy keeps it to himself. Gonza comes in behind him. Mark doing a great job keeping Bob out away from his guys. And here goes Gonzalito busting out of there with that ball, making the run. Look at this. What a play. Oh, yeah. Get there. Oh, yeah. That was awesome right there.
Call a penalty. There's a whistle on the play.
No.
Let's see this play right here. It comes across right here. And I guess they're going to call that one against the red player blocking him. I guess when Gandy must come over, he might have blocked the white player.
I think that was Roddy, wasn't it?
Oh, was there? Wait, no, because I think who scored? Roddy scored?
I think Roddy scored.
Oh, did okay. Whoever the red player was came in front. They're calling him on a shading call there.
Oh,
so
man.
Take the goal away. Penalty 5 for Capella.
Oh, that's like 2 spectacular goals that Audi won't get credit for here in back-to-back plays. The ball's in play. Now it's going to be picked up here by Roddy Andrade. Slapping that back shot there. Hits it down over to be picked up by Gonzalito. Gonza with that ball. Holds it there, waiting for some help. Let's see, Freddie's going downfield here. And now it's going to be Roddy Andrade with the ball. Rodrigo dropping the hammer, making the run pass. Now back toward the center of the field here. He keeps it going with a 3-quarter next shot. He comes in, and now it's going to be Torres there to put the pressure on Roddy Andrade. Fred comes in, trying to keep that defender away. Now Roddy keeps it away from Del Rio. Look at that. What a play. Little flip putter shot at the goal. Roddy looking for MVP here today.
And Andrade, man, just coming alive here again. Now he comes back in here, gets in between 2 white players, goes right through the hook of Del Rio, number 3 in the white. Then he goes right by Santi Torres. Drive for show, putt for dough right there. Perfect little putt. Andrade, yep, que golazo, and working very hard. Again, he's getting a team to work around him. That's center with him and Gonzalito. When they're tuned up, yeah, when they're on, you got to get. It's hard to stop them.
When they're on, they're on. And I tell you what, just like you always say, Dale, that guy is the battery here on this team. Now here goes Capella. Alfredo Capella winds up, fires that ball down where he's got Roddy on the fly. Rodrigo's got the, or excuse me, I'm sorry, that's going to be Tomas Garcia Del Rio with a near side reverse next shot at the goal. Oh, no way. Oh, bad luck. What a try, though.
So right here, they win the bowl, and Capella, he'll do these kind of things. This guy can hit the ball the length of the field.
Look at this shot.
Look at this shot by Del Rio. Oh!
That's going to be one of the most difficult shots, and he almost got it there. I tell you what, I'm super impressed with that play.
Another knock it coming, Fred Mannix.
Fred with the big ball. Here it comes. He fires. Oh, takes a little turf with that shot. Now it's going to be picked up here by Roddy Andrade. It worked out well because Fred put so much angle on that ball that only Rodrigo could get there. And now Gonza's going to be there to block out Del Rio. Now Roddy finding some running room down the left-hand side. He's got Mark on the fly. Goes for the pass. Can't quite get it off. And here comes Fred. Fred with another big ball. Look at this shot from Mannix. Oh, my goodness. Fred puts it down inside the 60. And here comes Roddy Andrade looking to put another one on the board. Can he do it? Rodrigo Andrade. Oh, my goodness. This guy is on fuego here today.
True power polo right there. Fred Mannix, the number 4, is going to start this one off. Driving the ball deep right here, hitting, using the driver, and just laying it out there. Now watch this neutral play that Mark Ganzi does with Bob Janava's neutral play. Leave the ball for number 2. This is the way you do it right there. Teamwork.
Oh, yeah, definitely. What a play. Here we go. Audi has a good side of the throw, and they try to take advantage of that fact, but it looks like it's going to be, look at this, Torres keeps it going down the field here. Now it's going to be a back shot from Rodrigo Andrade. Roddy shot. Capella comes in, gets that near side back shot hit. And now it's going to be picked back up here by Mannix. Mannix takes the ball back around. Now he's got some pressure being put on him here by Del Rio. Now Mannix Holds that ball. Now he's going to leave it there for Gonzalito. Gonza takes the ball, and Mannix is going to take out Del Rio. Del Rio wants to eliminate Freddie from the game. Now look at this. Fred's going to go down for the pass, and it's going to be Roddy coming in, but it's going to be Capella right there. Open back, no tail shot there. And now coming in hot. It's going to be picked up here by Torres. Torres picks up the ball. Fred looking for the whistle. I don't think he found it, though, and now it's going to be a shot there. Now back shot from Gonza. What a play. Mark Ganzi gets turned, but so does Capella. Now Alfredo Capella dragging the ball forward on the near side. As Mark comes in to put the pressure on Capella. Capella goes ahead, flips it back around. Oh, Gonza came in, tried to go for the quick snake there. Or as my man Dale likes to say, the Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, that would have been Snoop Doggy Dog. Came in there, a quick play by number 3, Red. And right here, Mark staying composed. I like that. Flip shot right there. And then right here, Mark's and the ball's still coming across the field. Mark comes in front there. Number 1 in the red. Going to be on the right-of-way violation. Blocking is a call on the boards. Nobody going anywhere. Penalty 5 from the spot.
Hey, if you're not fouling, you're not trying, right?
You got that? Yeah. I mean, you're not a bad foul. I mean, line your team up, get organized.
It's only a 5.
Yeah, it's only 5 from the spot, so...
Here we go. Alfredo Capella brings the ball back into play. Alfredo now taking it, holding it, keeping it to himself. Now he's going to take it back over to the left a little bit here. Here he goes. He goes ahead and releases the pass down the right-hand side where he's got Del Rio on the fly, and Roddy's trying to stay with him. Del Rio slams on the brakes, lets the defender go riding on pass. And now it's going to be Torres coming in behind Del Rio. Del Rio going to leave it there for Torres. Torres takes it back to the left, and Torres busting through the pack. He's got 2 more guys to beat. Fred Mannix playing zone back. Torres trying to get that ball back under control. Here comes the next shot at the goal. Torres, no, he doesn't get the shot off, and now it's going to be turned back around, and coming in hot, it's going to be picked up here by Del Rio. Open back shot there by of the River back over here, and it's picked back up by, oh yeah, Fred coming in hot. He's going to take that ball with him across to the west side of the field here. Fred checking down. Now Capella wants to light him up here, but Fred has got a warhorse underneath him, and now it's going to be picked back up here by Rowdy Andrade. Rowdy Andrade. He's got Gonza there behind him. Knows he can gamble a little bit here. He goes for it. Doesn't quite. The gamble doesn't pay off this time, and it's going to be taken here by, oh, well done, Santi. And Gonza with the snake. And the whistle will stop the clock here.
2 players come together, number 1, number 2 in the white, and number 3 in the red. Right here, Andrade takes it in between 2 players. Capella's going to follow him. Right here, Santi's going to slow it down. Torres with the red helmet. He turns it back inside. The ball's going across the field right there. Number 3 in the red is going to reach inside there. Remember, when the right-of-way changes, and it can only be a couple inches, that means that new right-of-way will be going in a direction, going across the field there, and going at the goal that the white team, as Valiente was approaching. So they're going to move this one down to a 60-yard shot. Penalty 4 with 2:11, 9-3 here, and this is a big opportunity right here for Valiente. They need these penalties right now to get it back a little bit, get a few more goals.
I wonder if Torres is going to take it or if he's just teeing it up here, because Capella's been the one taking it.
Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you, man, I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be surprised he just teeing it up for Capella, because we've seen Capella. I mean, every time that guy they tee it up at the center, we're like he's in range.
He goes for it every time.
Yeah,
you know, and he's got there. I mean, been right there. We're talking.
But Del Rio, we watched him too. Remember, we watched
he's
him in the
East Coast shot shooter. I like to see him hit here.
Yeah, and here you go. It's going to be Del Rio.
And here we go. We got that awesome drone view again. Tomas Garcia, Del Rio fires it, deflected there, and it's going to be stopped on the field here. And Mark, let's see. Now it's going to be Gonzalito taking this ball down. Now Gonza taking it down to the right-hand side. Now he's going to go ahead and fire it up there, trying to get it up to Mark Gans. Gans going to wait for that ball to catch up. Gans picks it up there. No, this is the show. Tomas, you can't get that one there. Now it's going to be Gonza coming in hot. Mark made a great play there, and Gonza's going to take this ball now. Gonza goes ahead. He fires. The ball's going to be deflected off of Bob's horse. And look at this. Everybody's scattering right there.
Look at them all. They're all going everywhere. And look at that. Heads up play here, Gonzalito, man, just being a general today, not even worrying about running that ball down to hit a big neck shot and maybe leave it on the field. He just escorts it off the end, says, let's line up, guys, and win the next play. This is what generals do. Now he's back out on the field. Here comes Capella for the knock-in.
All right, Alfredo brings the ball back into play. Now here comes Fred with the man on his hip. He could have gone there with that man pushing him in there. Now Capella trying to keep it going. Now, Fred's horse kicks it forward. Oh, yeah. Oh, what a hook of the bat. It still blows my mind every time I see it.
Yeah, weird, isn't it?
And here's going to be, well done right there. Roddy taking it back around. Bob coming in. Now Roddy gets it past him. Roddy fires at the goal. Capella knocks it down. Look at that. That is some serious wrist strength right there. Now Capella makes the hook, leaves the ball. Santi comes back around. He's going to get it picked up here and takes it back to the left. Torres, now look at this. He's got Bob downfield. If they can deliver Bob the ball, he will be gone on a break. But here comes Mark riding in. Now it's going to be taken forward by Rowdy, and it's going to be picked back up here by Torres with that ball. Now, let's see. It's going to be, 30 seconds back. Okay, yeah, here we go. Thanks. Now, let's see. It's going to be, who's got control? It's going to be Torres still with it. Torres, he fires at the goal. Less than 30 seconds. We got 20 left on the board. And here's going to be Fred Mannix. Fred slaps that tail shot. Lots of angle right there. Capella saw it coming. He read the play perfectly. Wants to keep it off the boards here if he can. Gonza gets there. What a play. Gonzalito.
Oh!
And now it goes over the sideboards and off the field.
I can't believe he saved that one.
That was incredible. Okay, so that's going to end the Chucker with 7.5 seconds left to go on the clock. We're going to go to a commercial break. When we come back, we are going to start the fabulous fifth Chucker with the throw-in from the boards to the center.
The one on the left and the one on the right. Can't tell them apart, try as you might. But a wise man once said that the secret to life is to find one that don't look the same. Find one that don't look the same.
Okay, so we're back now. Get ready to start Chucker number 5. That means we have exactly 15 minutes left in regulation time here in the second mini quarter of the 2016 United States Polo Association's Open Championship. We got a 9-3 score on the board. Audi, like I said before, firing on all cylinders. They have Valiente tripled up on the scoreboard right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a very clean game. I mean, remember our last game, we had about 30 fouls, maybe a little bit more at the end of the Whiteberg-Lucchese game. And now in this game, we're only looking at that basically Valiente's only fouled 2 times, and they were an open goal penalty 2 and a penalty 4. Gonzalito Pierres capitalized on both of them. And on the other side, though, I like the way Audi, too, they've given up 6 fouls, but basically 5 of them were penalty 5s and only 1 penalty 4. So what a clean game comparison. This is a fabulous fit. This one needs to happen. 6-goal difference right here. If they're going to make up the lead, they need to do it right now based on the way this Audi team's been playing. Valiente needs to get
You're
on
right. They need to get out right this second and start making some goals.
Interesting, remember, it's originally facts too. Remember the Valiente team, I think they leased over 35 horses to the Dubai team. So we're going to see right now, they're probably coming back. Probably they're going to see the best 2 horses that each one of these players ride now in the 5th and 6th.
All right, here we go. They got the guys coming out behind us here. So we are going to get this Chucker back underway. And remember, the ball did go out of play, out of bounds. So we're going to have a throw-in from the boards to the center on the northwest side of the field. Okay.
All right.
Hold the truck forward a little bit, like 1 or 2 feet.
So both teams, they still have, both teams still have their challenges here, and that's going to be a big part of this 5th and 6th Chucker. They've managed their game well here with the the challenges. So see what happens here. Interesting. Every bowling is big from this point on. Great crowd here.
It really is, like you said.
It is open season, Toby.
Let's see what we're going to get going on here. Okay, there we go. We're good. All right, so
we got the umpires on fresh horses now. Also, remember, all the umpires are riding 3 horses apiece, 6 umpire horses for every game. They ride a different horse every 2 Chuckers. And we've been blessed down here to have a nice breezy overcast day. The sun just coming out now. What a great.
We got some good, fantastic weather. We got some good stuff coming here on Twitter, but we're going to go to the game right now. Look at this. It's going to be Fred Mannix taking the ball out of there. Freddie taking it back around. Now he winds up. He fires a shot downfield. Look at this. He's got Mark on the fly coming in. Mark Gans picks that ball up on the bounce. Now Mark's shot over to Coffin corner here. Mark's going to check down, throws the brakes on. Now Mark can't quite get back to it, and it's going to be picked back up here by Tomas Garcia Del Rio. Del Rio winds up. He fires, but it's going to be Gonzalito playing zone back here. Gonza holds that ball. Open back shot. Yeah. Fred goes to knock it down, and Rowdy's there to pick the ball back up. Andrade having a little trouble with this bouncing ball. Here goes the reverse. Next shot. A ground ball with eyes, but it's going to be right there. The general says, good to see Nick, the big hitter, rolled on ChukkerTV.
Yeah, good to see the general today. Finally got to get him his hat.
No, that's a major.
Oh, the general, the major, actually. Major, general, I forgot. It makes up. I'm sorry about that,
no
general. Yeah, we got the major that's here. So it's good to see the major.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
All right,
okay.
knocking coming. Going to be number 4 in the white. You know who that is.
Capella. Taking that ball, holding it there. He's got Del Rio doing a lot of work for him right there. And now Alfredo Capella once again trying to move these defenders in, trying to bait them in there so that his guys can get a hold of him, then get him free. Umpire's going to be telling him to move to use it here pretty quick. Yeah, it looks like they just gave him the call there, and he goes ahead and fires it off to the right-hand side where he's got Bob Jernovis on the fly. Bob coming in. He's going to get called off by Santi Torres with that ball. Now Torres leaves it there for Del Rio. Tomas Garcia Del Rio still holding it there. Back shot attempt there from Gans, and I think it's going to be picked back up here by, it looks like it's going to be taken here by Torres. Santi, man, he was going to get something going there, then decided to come back to the right again. Now he's going to give it back over to Capella. Is that Capella? Yeah, that's Capella. You're right. Sorry, there, Capella with that ball, fighting, working hard, trying to make something happen here. Are we going to get Del Rio takes a swipe at it, and here comes Fred Mannix. He's playing that zone back position. The ball comes off the heel of his mallet. Capella gets to it, hits that near side back shot, but it's going to be picked up here by Rowdy Andrade. Open back shot from Rodrigo, and his shot's going to be picked up here now by Mark Ganzi. Gans now going to make the magic happen right here. Gans taking it, being calm, cool, collected. He's been here many times before, knows where and what to do with this ball. Now it's going to be picked up here by, well done, Santi. Moves it over to his near side, takes the man, lets the man bring him back to the ball, and now gets back to it on the offside. Santi, whoop, little miscommunication there. That's going to give Gonza a chance to come take a swipe at him here. Capella tries to come in there. Now Gonza gets that swipe made, and now it's going to be Capella coming in. Open back shot from the near side to Torres. Yeah!
Get out of the way.
Open time, baby.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah! Rowdy on a warhorse right there. He just rattled.
Don't get in the trenches of that dude.
No. Yeah, he'll rock your world.
I don't want to be in it.
Look at this here. Now, but Torres, man, I tell you what, he's an animal too.
Yeah, he is.
Now Torres, but to see him up on the handlebars like that means he got hit. Now, let's see. It's going to be Fred here with this, or Gonza with this ball. Taking it back around, getting running out of real estate as he gets to the boards. He's getting dangerously close to Coffin corner. And, yeah, we're going to get a whistle on that one.
So a great shot right here in front of us. You got all the boys right here. Gonzalito Piedras right here. Gonz's going to take it on the board. Going to slow it down here. Going to flip it this way, and then riding right underneath there. And Santi Torres, number 2 in the red helmet. Going to get caught on riding in from behind. And they're going to do a penalty 2, so you're going to get an open goal penalty here for Audi with 4:13.
You know, it's like
left in the fabulous
it's like Santi just got
shot of Ganzi right there, getting a new word. Well, dude, I mean, he's over there fighting with Andrade. Imagine when all the energy you got built up in you when you're going against number 2 in the red.
You got Gonzalitos. It's just a master tactician, you know.
Well, you know what they do. That's where they work so well together because Gonzalito's so tranquilo, man. He can just hang out and he picks his holes so perfectly.
Quick too.
Yeah,
he's
and then you got Andrade who's in there.
He's just a brute.
You're rocking and rolling, and they just know how to play together. They play together a long time. Remember, this team played together last year. The reason why they still stay together is that Gonzalito went from 10 to 9, and
went from tendinitis.
Went from tendinitis. Yep. And Andrade went from 8 to 9, and Frederick and Mark stayed at the same ratings. That's why you keep this Audi team together. Here comes Piedras.
Gonza, penalty 2. Oh yeah, straight on through, puts it. Oh. That ball got stuck in the scoreboard.
It did. Look at that.
Finally,
we got one. We got one.
You
Take
see
a
it?
picture.
Can you see it right above the numbers there?
Hey,
That's
John,
amazing.
zoom in on that.
That is so cool.
We're going to zoom in on it right now. Look at that.
There it is. Wow, look at that. See the ball stuck?
Yep.
That is so cool. I
Look
haven't
at
seen
it. There
that.
you go. Look at it.
I haven't seen that since
Right
Bobby's Polo
again.
days. Remember when
Yep.
they used to put the target, the
I'm going to tell you a
there?
story about that after we're done.
Balls
After
in play. Yeah, here we go. Capella makes an near side back shot, making the neutral play, but it's going to be Rowdy Andrade with that ball. Rowdy Andrade. Now he's going to leave it here for Gonzalito. Gonza is totally within range, but he's going to go ahead and drag it back to the left. Gonza looking for a free shot. Now flips it back to Fred. What a play right there. Oh, yeah, Capella getting left in the dust by Fred Mannix. And now Mark comes in there to run some interference there for Fred. Oh, Capella. And now Fred going to keep it to himself. He's going to leave it there for Rowdy. Kind of lost sight of where the goal was. So we're not going to be taken by Capella down on the north end of the
keeping
field.
the pressure on them, though. Shooting that goal. Winning the bowling right after they make the penalty. Gonza makes the penalty shot. Audi coming out, keeping the pressure on. They got to keep the pressure on this Valiente team.
Yeah, you let up for 1 second. This team can totally come back and sting
They have a lot of different, an arsenal of things they can use here. That Capella can hit it big. The boys can run in and out. Bob Jarvis will come into the play. So right here, Capella now is going to dribble the ball a little bit.
And takes it back to the left. Capella now winds up, fires looking for Torres. Torres has got a bit of spin. It's going to be Rowdy coming in. Rowdy can't get a hold of that bouncing ball, and that's going to be advantageous for Torres. Torres has now got Bob going downfield for the pass. Oh, he gets his world rocked right there by Rowdy. And here we go. Gonzalito flying, coming in hot. Now here's the shot we're looking for. Gonza fires it down, and man, can this horse run. Finding gear number 6 in the red zone. Look at that shot. Oh my goodness. 10-goal polo all day long right there.
Looked like his daddy right there.
Totally.
Man, running the goal right here. Sweetness all the way.
He starts pumping like that,
he gets out. This horse just runs, and do not let this guy go full speed, open style right there.
That's his
the way
game. You're right, exactly. Dale, right, 100%. You let him, the faster he goes, the better he gets.
Looked like his daddy right there.
That is so much fun to watch. I love that classic polo.
Amazing right there. Great goal right there. But let's see, come back to center. 146 now.
Ball's back into play. Rowdy want to win that throw in there, and now it's going to be taken back, though, by Torres. Santi Torres now taking it back under control. Tries to take it to the inside of the defender. Ooh, Rowdy almost got him. Fred takes a shot at him, but it's going to be Torres to win this play. Santi Torres riding hard, but I tell you what, Santi must be getting tired of seeing Rowdy here, because I tell you, he's been rocking his world all day long here now, and Torres is usually the one that's rocking world.
Yeah, no.
Oh, nicely done there by Bob. And Gonza.
Little bad luck there. They're going to take advantage of this one, though. You're going to see a lot of people change horses here with 1:15 left. Don't be surprised we won't see a NASCAR change. There's our ball right there. And we're going to have a...
so cool.
We're going to have a safety. Penalty 6 coming.
What are the chances? I mean, I tell you,
I'm going to tell you, dude, chances, man. I was in a game with, play with Memo Gracita, and he had a penalty 2 to tie the game with literally no time on the clock. And he told me that he rode around the circle and said, I'm going to make this penalty shot. We're going to go to overtime and win this game. And when he hit that ball, Toby, at the old Palm Beach Polo Club, it stuck right into the scoreboard like that.
Well, you remember they used to have like all the light bulbs there, so they'd send messages on it, and they used to put the target up there with the bullseye. Remember that?
I didn't realize that. Yeah.
You remember that? They used to put it up there. Yeah. And I remember seeing, who was it? I think it was, actually, I tell you what, I think it was Christian Laprida Sr. He hit a penalty 4 and stuck it right dead center in the bullseye. It was awesome.
Here comes Del Rio on the 6. On
fire. Oh, that's good. Wow.
That's good.
What a shot from the drone.
Man, awesome flying right there.
Well done.
Look at this one again.
Austin, you're shredding, bud.
Look at this thing. Austin, my man, just inside the post right there.
He's having to contend with the sun right now, but I tell you what, he's doing a great job.
Doing a great job. Flying in the wind today, too. It's not an easy deal driving and flying that drone when the wind's blowing like this, but
Fred
great shot
in the number
there.
1 position there. He's going to get through there. Now it's going to be picked back up here by Bob Jernavis. Bob with an open back shot looking for an offensive player, but Rowdy's going to get there. No, I don't think so. Now here comes Fred. He takes that next shot. Now that one, yes, that might be.
So a crossing foul in red right here. Now here's another opportunity. You watch this one right here. The ball goes up and down the field. Right there, number 4, Red, getting caught on the right-of-way violation. Crossing is the call. They're going to bring this one down. You can't put it in center. They're going to have to bring it all the way down to the 60-yard line. And this is going to be this great opportunity again for Valiente. Del Rio just made the safety, the penalty 6 at one end. Now he'll go to the south end of the field, see if he can stick one in the scoreboard.
Yeah, really, man. Can lightning strike twice?
Yeah.
Now, I tell you what, Del Rio, this guy is awesome on the penalty force here.
Remember? Do you remember the game he had playing for Turkish Airways in the East Coast Open? He made like 5 penalties in that one. He was amazing.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think he missed one all day. Actually,
I mean, it was a bittersweet ending because they actually should have won the game. Tommy Biddle, I believe, came back and made the big.
That's right.
Yeah, remember
right.
their team was out. Biddle's team was out.
That's right, and they put them out too.
They knocked them out too. So congratulations, Tommy Biddle too.
Yeah, way to go, Tommy.
Yeah, you get it. But what? Biddle, big
hey,
man,
that's
boom.
great. You gotta love it, man.
You got it.
You don't go to the field to lose.
No, you got it. Here comes Del Rio.
Tomas Garcia. Del Rio winds up. He fires. Oh, Fueda.
Holds off to the
left.
So knocking coming with 30 seconds. I don't think you're going to get done, Tobe. Here we go.
Yeah, that's going to do it for the 5th Chukker and Play. We're going to be back to start Chukker number 6 right after this quick commercial break. So stay with us. We'll see you in a moment.
The essence of life is in the details. The little moments that lift us up and make us who we are. These are the details that outfit every FlexJet aircraft. The touches of excellence that add up to not just perfect, but perfect for you. This is FlexJet. You won't just be flown, you'll be moved.
The legacy that has been created by the International Polo Club Palm Beach is back. The anticipation of thoroughbreds charging down the field, the solid click of mallet on ball, the pop of a champagne cork, and the excited revelry of thousands. Experience the unparalleled glamour and competition this season. Purchase tickets to a match today at internationalpoloclub.com or call 561-204-5687.
So we are back now. Look at that. We got an 11-4 score on the board. And Roddy Andrade going for MVP all day.
Working so hard. I mean, I got to give it up, Santi Torres. Santi's about that big.
Yeah, but he's all muscle.
Andrade's about that big.
Well, yeah.
I hear you, but I mean, I think the more you get into the trenches with Roddy, I mean, this is what he's the kind of player that thrives on that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
The harder you hit him, the bigger he smiles, and the more he's going to come back at you.
We haven't seen the dynamics of the Audi team working as well, and I think Roddy has raised his level. I think the other players play very good around him. Mannix gets loose on plays.
Well, he's making those plays happen.
Yeah,
you know, if he's not making the goals himself, he's making the holes for the other guys to come through.
Yeah, it's not even like score base that the Valiente is playing that bad. Just the Audi just playing well today, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And by the way, I found out the winner of our contest for the Roku was actually Jackie Casey. So congratulations to Jackie. Coast to coast.
Like buttered toast, Jackie Casey.
All right, there you go. All right, they're coming back. So let's get back over and get the last Chukker and regulation time underway. We'll see you in a second. Here we go. We are, let's see. We're going to have a knock-in, I believe, down here. Is it going to be Audi taking this knock-in, Dale, I think?
Yeah, knock-in for Audi.
Okay. Let's see here. We're waiting on 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're waiting on nobody. Here comes Fred Mannix bringing the ball into play. Freddie brings that ball into play, hits it just off to the right. Now he fires to the left-hand side looking for it. Oh, Rowdy doesn't see it happen, doesn't see it drop. Now he's going to get back to it. Capella comes in. Oh, Rowdy just ate him alive on that play, and now that's going to cost him. He has gone on the break. Mark's going to let Rowdy do this one all by himself. Roddy Andrade coming in hot. There he goes. He fires at the goal. Oh, yeah, Kehugador, coast to coast.
Like butter and toast.
All day long, baby.
Rodrigo Andrade picking up number 6. And, man, he gets out in front right here. Gansey comes over just to do a little bit of a shade. Didn't need to get to Capella. Just get one more shot. Wow, look at that shot.
That was awesome.
Biggie, watch out down there.
Yeah, really, Biggie.
You got Biggie down in the far side on our camera. We got Cat Meister on the other side.
He's in the line of fire, that's for sure.
Yeah, he is.
Cat with her helmet.
Cat Meister got her helmet on.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Safety first. Here we go. Ball's back into play. Let's see who's going to get there. Looks like it's going to be, well, Del Rio comes in looking for the whistle, but he's going to take the ball here, and now it's going to be picked up here by Fred Mannix. Now it's going to be taken here forward by Torres. Now it's going to be Gonzalito to win the play. Gonza with,
you're right, Santi,
yeah,
right?
Santi.
Yeah.
I tell you what, he's tough from the backside of a shooting gallery. He's going to keep on playing here.
Yep.
But I tell you what, a lesser man would have cried on that one. And now look at that. He's looking to just breathe.
He'll never stop.
Roddy,
He's never going to stop that kid.
Yeah, I love it. Here we go. Now it's going to be Fred Mannix right there. Fred is as physical of a player as anybody out on the field, and he's going to keep it going. Here goes Mark Ganzi. Mark picking up the ball, making the drive down the field, down the right-hand side. Now starting to work from right to left, trying to get it going here. Mark checking up. Can he get back to that ball? Waiting for it to catch up. Look at that. What a nice move that horse made.
Stayed clean there.
And now it's a back shot there, and what a play by Mannix, and it's going to be Gonza in the red zone. Gonzalito. Oh, yeah. Power polo at its finest.
Watch how important this shot is right there where Mark hangs out. He stays on the near side, doesn't foul. He sets up that little miss hit, and that gives Freddie a chance to hit Gonzalito. Gonzalito is at his best, probably one of the best guys in the world, playing off other players. Right there, just waiting. He's waiting for his time.
Receiving the passes, making the short plays.
Yeah, I mean, they're just making very nice passes right there. That's going to be pickup number 13.
They're executing flawlessly here today.
Yep.
Here we go. The ball's back into play. Let's see who's going to get there. It looks like it's going to be taken here by Alfredo Capella. Capella taking it down, trying to keep this one alive. Keeping the drive alive. Now takes it on the bounce, out of the air. Now trying to take it straight to the hoop. He's got Mannix coming in to make the defensive play, but Capella fires, and Capella puts the ball between the posts. Very nice play right there. Now we've got a score of 13-5 on the board here with 4:52 left to go on the Chukker.
Alfredo Capella picking up his third goal of the game. I think he touched it about 17 times, didn't he? One, boom, look at this. Twice, look at this stick work. This guy,
he ever hit it on the ground.
Boom, again. What great stick work by Capella that he reaches way out long arms on him. Man, I've enjoyed watching. I've enjoyed watching a lot of the Valiente players play this season, and we've seen a lot of new faces. Kavanaugh was one of them. We hope Kavanaugh is doing well. We had a little bit of an issue with his neck. We had Santi Siobhan come in. He's got an issue with the arm.
There's a lot of guys on the reserve lift over there in the Valiente
Yes, we hope all those guys are feeling better, but here we go back to the game.
Torres trying to make it happen here. He gets that ball. Now finally he is fighting with the Audi team here. Gonza comes in, putting the keep, and he's being patient. That's where Gonzalito shines so much, is he is so patient here. He knows when to execute, when not to. And now look at this, though. Torres gets the best of him on this play. Now Torres dropping the hammer, making the run here, trying to make it happen, reaching back behind, can't quite get it going. Roddy wins the play, takes the ball on the bounce out of the air, and now taking it back to the left, taking it back around, and now here goes, oh, look at this. Roddy out in front, switches to the near side, can't quite keep it going, and it's going to be picked up here and taken back. Oh, yeah, here we go. Here goes Torres. Santi trying to get it. Oh, he leaves it behind, but it's going to be Capella firing the big ball back down, trying to give the old give-and-go play here. Here comes Mannix with an near side back shot. Excuse me. I think that was Gonza there. Now it's a back shot, and now it's going to be picked back up here by Roddy. Now Mark coming in, but it's going to be picked up here once again by Torres. Torres fires at the goal. Torres is shot. Oh, yeah, that's what we've been looking for. What a play right there. Del Rio picking up the glory on that one. Shall we say, sopping up the gravy?
Yep, sopping up the gravy right here. Torres, just doing everything. Young kid working so hard. Then he lays one out here right in front of Del Rio. Easy go over here. Driver show, putt for dough.
Had a little backspin on that ball, you know. It didn't roll off the field.
Couple little taps right there. Del Rio picking up his third goal of the game. 2 from the field, 1 from the penalty line. Here comes Torres once again.
Look at this. They're trying to make their comeback. It might be too little too late. Oh, what a play. Torres keeps it going. Gonza wins the ride-off and now hits that near side tail shot. No, he doesn't. Now it's going to be Mannix. Gets a hold of that back shot, and it's going to be picked up here by Del Rio. Capella comes in, takes out Roddy. And now it's going to be Fred Mannix to push the play. Oh, Del Rio gets to it. Oh, yeah, Capella. What a play right there.
Capella.
Giving it back to, okay, here we go. Del Rio of the River taking it on through, off to the right. Here comes Torres. Torres is going to, no, you don't have time to do this, Torres.
Go on
you
with
got to go. Well, yeah, might as well now. He's got it going here. Now he gives it back to Alfredo Capella. Capella trying to take it to the inside of the defender, but Roddy's right there. And what a steal by Gonza. And here he goes once again. Gonzalito on the breakaway, taking this one straight down. Oh, yeah, Gonza. Here is where he shines. Running 2 goal, takes it down. Oh, yeah, switches to the near side. Now keeps it going. He is flying, coming in hot, trying to keep it going. Bad luck right there. Torres makes the back shot, and it's going to be picked back up here by Mark Ganzi. Gans comes in. Gans goes to keep this one. Oh, well done, Gans. What a turn. Yeah.
Nice. Gotta give him a play. Gotta give him a play.
And
well, I guess he's in. Too far away. Hit it too far.
Yeah, I guess so. But now it's going to be Capella coming in. Now Gans is going to get right back in there. I tell you what, this is a great game for Gans to get his confidence built up here. He pulls out of the play. Very smart right there. Does not want to foul at this point. Now that clock is going, like in the immortal words of Tommy Oxley.
Tick, tick, tick.
And now Rowdy picks it off, and here comes Mannix. Mannix is going to give that ball up, and Capella's going to pick it back up here. Alfredo Capella, he's got his teammates working hard for him. Look at Bob. Bob picks up Fred, and now Rowdy's coming in, put the pressure on. Rowdy's going to get there, and Mark gets to it now. Mark with the backside. Capella keeps it away from him, though. Do we get a whistle?
Yeah, you got a whistle. They're gonna call him for coming across. Got to get one play there, but Capella's got such a long reach. Got that Chris Campson wingspan. He's gonna go right around in front. Then he reaches out there.
Good call.
Two very long individuals.
Yes, sir. That's a good call, Dale.
So we're penalty 5 from the spot with 1:16 left. And
I had fun with you, man. I tell you what.
Me too, man. Man, these games have been amazing. Wow, the semifinals are coming, and man, make sure you tune in Monday. We got our Hall of Fame Cup tomorrow. 22 goals against 22 goals.
That's gonna be fun.
And make sure you turn in Monday Polo.
Yeah, what better for our fans out there?
ChukkerTV and Monday Polo.
All day long.
Here comes Fred Mannix with the penalty 5.
Fred goes for the big boom stick right there, hits it down past midfield, drops it on the left-hand side. Coming in, Rowdy's there, and look at Mark taking out that man. Very unselfish play right there. Mark still holding Del Rio, Rowdy can't quite keep it going, and now it's going to be picked back up here by Gonzalito. Gonza takes it further back over. I don't think he meant to hit it there. I think it was once again off the heel of his mallet when he's trying to make that cut shot, and he goes over the back line wide, and we are under a minute left to go here. We've got 49 seconds left to go. Remember, with the international rules, though, we've only got 15 seconds left, because as soon as the horn sounds, that will end the chukker if there is a difference on the board. So here comes Alfredo Capella. 7, 6, 5. All right, so it looks like so it looks like Valiente is going to go ahead and concede victory to Audi. Final score here will be 13-6. Man, what a game. Audi Polo team is hot.
Yeah. I want to congratulate Joe Valiente, Bob Navas, Santoris, Tomas Garcia Del Rio, and Alfredo Capella for making a great season, man, especially that last win they had where their back was against the wall to get to this opportunity to get to the mini quarters. Good luck to Audi. Congratulations to them going to the semis.
Man, absolutely. I can't wait for the semifinals. They're going to be so good, and what a fantastic win by my main man earlier at White Birch there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
They're going to have to cut down a few fouls, though, against these guys in the semis.
I tell you what,
I mean, this is a clean game here. You see the
very, very clean. But, you're right about that, because White Birch, they should have never got to that point. They had such a huge lead. They almost gave it back away. But, Mariano being the clutch player that he is, he comes in, he hits that 70-yard shot with a half shot, boom, 2 seconds before the warning horn.
Mariano stepped up, man.
My man.
Congrats,
right
Mariano. And
right.
Peter Brander. Hopefully Peter's all right to come back in for the semis.
Yeah.
But hey, what a great job by the young Segundo Merlos.
Very proud of him, yeah.
Yeah, so.
All right, so on that note, on behalf of the United States Polo Association, ChukkerTV, and for myself and Dale, I'd like to thank you, our viewers, for making us the leader in polo broadcasting, and we will catch you at our next broadcast coming up live tomorrow from Grand Champions Polo Club at, 4 o'clock?
No, we're doing here, IPC.
IPC, all right. We'll see you then.